Hi, and thank you for joining me on this paint along. We're going to be painting this beautiful sunset with the palms. You only going to be needing 3 colors, primary colors. We're going to be using the yellow, red, blue, white, and black. We should have this painting done within an hour, tops 2 hours. Okay, let's get started. Okay, we're going to start with the top, with the sky, but first we're going to do a line on 1/3 of this canvas, on the 8x10 canvas. We're going to do small today, but let's go ahead and do this. And the reason we're going to do this is so that we have an idea of where the horizon line is going to go, right there. Okay, so let's start working on the top. We're going to start with some blue and some white, and this is going to be for the sky. And we want to move a little quick because this is acrylics, and acrylics dries very fast. Okay, here we go. And when you see something you like, whether I move on and continue painting, you stop as soon as you see you like something in your sky. Like right now, I say, oh, okay, I'm going to stop now. I like that. She's continue. It's okay. You go ahead and stop. We're going to do a little bit of pink, and we're going to do that pink here. Okay. Might turn a little purple, but that's okay. Skies are not perfect. Clouds are not perfect. There's always a mixture of color in there. Okay. Now we're going to do a little bit of yellow, but let's clean our brush, because if we mix yellow and blue, we're going to get green, and we don't want green. We do not want green on our painting. So let's get some yellow and do this. A little bit of white. There we go. Move a little faster. We're going to bring some over here. A little bit of more yellow. Okay, well, let's pick up a little bit of red. You saw that? Just a tap of red. A little bit of tap. These colors are so strong that you really don't need a lot. If you do a lot, it's going to just make it too reddish. And of course, unless you want a sky that's on fire, that's okay too. I've done it. Okay, we're going to clean the brush once more and dry. And we're going to put a little bit of white here, just a tap yellow. Okay. You see, you could tell that it's turning a little bit of green up there, which is okay. Just going to add a little bit of white, just kind of go across. Okay, a little bit of here. We want to kind of balance the painting, so we're going to do this. How's that? I like that red, so I'm going to add a little bit more red here. Again, a tab. See, I'm just going back and forth, swerving my brush back and forth, back and forth. Oh, you know what? I think I like that. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. There you go. And put a little bit of white in there. Okay. Awesome. What we're going to do now is we're going to bring those colors to the bottom. This is going to be the water, and it's going to have the reflection from the sky, which means these colors have to be shown in the water, depending on how dark it is. But since it's really not nighttime, it's just the sun going down, we're going to do that. So we're going to bring some yellows. Beautiful. Okay, there you go. If you hear me whispering, it's because I'm talking to myself as I paint, because I'm just having a good time. There you go. If you think you went too dark, it's okay. Just wait until it completely dries, and then you can just go back to it and put more color. There you go. Beautiful. There you go. Again, I like that, so I'm going to leave it alone. I am going to clean my brush and get some of that blue and white. Blue and white. Okay, we're going to get a little bit of pink in there too. Which means if you're going to mix it with your yellow, guess what? It's going to turn orange. Okay. Kind of mix it until you're happy with it. Stop when you say you like something. There you go. Okay, I'm just going to take a little bit of white, kind of lighten up some of it. Okay. You notice I got like a little shade of green in here, and that's because of the blue and the yellow kind of got mixed together. But not bad, it looks great. What I'm going to do now is stop here because I like it. You can stop again as well. If not, pause the video and continue working on it until you get where you want to be with your painting. I'm going to go ahead and continue because I'm happy with it again. Okay, so I'm going to put this brush down. And I'm going to pick this one up. You might ask what kind of brush does she use. It doesn't matter. I use any brush, whatever I feel like picking up, because once you get used to your brushes and you get to know your brushes after playing with them for a while and practicing, you could say any brush will do practically anything you want. It's just a matter of practicing. Okay, so it doesn't matter if I use this one or that one or some others. What I'm doing now is I'm just tapping. And the reason I'm tapping is because this is the foreground and we're going to get the illusion here that there is grass here. It could be little hills, whatever you want it to be. We're going to go across. Okay, and because the yellow is still wet, the black is picking some of the yellow in the background and it's giving it a pretty green, which I like. Okay, we're just gonna do that. How's that? Okay, now we're going to add the palm, which I'm gonna put this one away for now. I'm gonna pick this one up. It's just a thin one. I just tapped it in water just to kind of loosen this up. And if you don't want to tap it in water, that's fine. This is why I have a bottle of water here. All you have to do is squirt. And also this will keep your paints moist, as well as this sponge that I have underneath here. It keeps my paints moist. Acrylics dries very fast. Okay, so let's go back to the palm. We're going to do the palm. Let's thicken it up a little bit. Okay. Now you want to make it thick, but you don't want to make it too thick where it's going to overwhelm your small canvas. Okay. There we go. What I'm going to do now is add these here, and these are going to be, you see how you see these colors coming in between? That means I don't have enough paint on my brush. So let's pick up some. Okay, I'm going to flip my painting just because it's easier on my wrist. There you go. You can add as many as you want or as little as you want. There you go. And let's flip one more here. I think that's enough. I don't think I want too many. Okay, so now I'm going to put this one in water and we're going to use a fan brush. Okay, I'm going to spread a little bit more because I'm using Liquitex heavy duty acrylics and that's pretty thick. So I'm just going to water it down just a little bit just to get the effect that I want. Okay, and we're going to, let's start on this one. Okay, and we can fill it in. There you go. I just want to get them in here. You're just going to slide. You're sliding, and then you're lifting as you get to the edge of your palm. Okay, light, because the harder you press on it, the thicker your palms. Okay, and once again, we're going to flip. You might want to do this if you've never done these before. You might want to just go ahead and practice on a piece of paper and your fan brush just to get a feel for it. And again, if you have done this so far, if you've done this and you like it, you want to stop, that's fine. You can. It's your painting. You be happy with it. Okay, I'm going to go to this side. Okay. There you go. I'm going to go here. Okay, there you go. I'm going to go here. It might take a little while to get to use your fan brush the way I'm doing it, but just practice. Practice makes perfect. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but just practice and you see how well your palms are gonna look. How's that? Okay, I like that. I'm just gonna go ahead and make a little bit more here, kind of make it a little fuller. Okay, how's that? Let me make this one a little fuller as well. Okay, there you go. You can make them as long as you want to. I think that's good enough for me. I'm going to make a couple of little birdies here just to kind of give it a little life to my painting. Some of the birds are just going to be going flying home, and it's almost like a V. You see that? V. I'm going to put 3. There you go. Okay. You know what? I like this painting. So far, so good. I'm just going to give it a little highlight here in the front. The shadows in the back are perfect. What we can do is just give it a little more shadow in the back. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a little bit of blue mixed in with a little bit of black. And this is the shadow in the back. Okay? And I'm just kind of wiggling my brush. Just wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. You see, wiggle, wiggling, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. There you go, wiggle. Now I'm going to put some highlights in the front. And we're going to try some yellow. We're going to flip it over again because it's easier on my wrist. I don't have to struggle. There we go. And flip the brush just to get some of that yellow. A little bit more yellow. There you go. And pull. I'm just kind of pulling to give it that roundness look. is an illusion. Painting is an illusion. There you go. And I'm going to just drop in a little bit of white in there. Just because I think it looks pretty. There you go. Oh, awesome. Okay. I'm going to consider this a finished painting because I like it. I love the colors. Now I'm going to take my liner and I'm going to be signing my name. Make sure you sign your name in all your paintings, and if you want to put the year, that's fine. If not, you can sign the back of it and also put the date, because it's always nice to know and remember when you painted something, and that way you have something to compare with as you become a master at painting. Okay, here's my name, Gloria. I just put my last name. My name is too long, so I'm just going to keep it at Barreto. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoy this. See you at our next adventure. God bless and adios, amigos.